Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. Do you remember your last lesson? Okay. Today I want to continue to explain about mind process. Manodvara Vīthi. Manodvara. Mind process. There are two types of mind process. What are the two? Lokiya Manodvara Vīthi, mundane mind process. Lokuttara Manodvara Vīthi, super mundane mind process. Okay, now mundane mind process and super mundane mind process. There are three categories of Lokiya Manodvara with mundane mind process. What are the three? Kamavachara Manodvara Vīthi, sense sphere mind process, and fine material mind process and immaterial mind process. Kamavachara, Rupavachara and Arupavachara. Kamavachara Manodvara Vīthi is called Kama Javana Vīthi. Kama Javana Vīthi means the sensual impulsion process. Rupavachara and Arupavachara, it's called Appana. Appana means Jhana Vīthi, Jhana process. Loki and Lokuttara, the Rupavachara and Arupavachara Citta process, it's called Appana Vīthi. Appana is Jhana, absorption process, mental process. Okay, now about the Kamavachara process. There are two types of Kama Javana process. What are the two? Suddha Manodvara Vīthi, pure mind process, and Tadanuvattaka Manodvara Vīthi, following mind process. Okay, it is important. Pure mind process and following mind process. About the pure mind process, it's following start purify from mind, not following the five process. It is we are talking about what's the meaning of pure mind process is the object is taken from the mind, not from Fido. Okay, we are taking object from your heart, from your heart base, from your bhavanga, not for eye, not from eye, not for ear, nose, tongue, body, for the pure mind process. Especially what you had done before, you can reflect by your mind. What are you going to do in future? You can reflect by your mind. You can plan. All our process, it's called pure mind process. Do you have? Many time, no? Yeah. About that process, according to that process, there are 14 mind movement. But now we already studied before. The one process must be 17 mind movement. 17 mind movement. According to that meaning, we have to fulfill. We have to add some more bhavanga to complete the 17 mind movement. But anyway, they have example about the pure mind process. Stream bhavanga, after that, first atita bhavanga, second bhavanga chalana, third bhavanga upacheda. 3 of bhavanga, it's called, actually this is atitaram, they are taking object from past object, not the present, not the this life object. In the near death moments object of the near death moment. Another meaning, 3 bhavanga consciousness is called mano sampassa. Mano sampassa means mano is mind contact. Mind contact. Sampassa. Now, this is also the different. Actually, I not explained here what is the meaning of mano sampassa. Those are meaning coming from the paticca samuppada in the depending origination. There are 6 contact sampassa. Sampassa contact, no? Sampassa, there are 6 contact. The chakku sampassa, sota sampassa, ghana sampassa, jivha sampassa, kaya sampassa, and mano sampassa. Chakku sampassa is called 4 mentality aggregates of I consciousness. This is a brief meaning. The 4 mental aggregates, or 4 khandha, or consciousness with all our mental factors. It's called chakku sampassa. Actually, the contact was one of the mental factors. The passa is one of the mental factors. But when we are when appear in the consciousness, I consciousness, without supporting of contact, cannot appear. I consciousness, other mental factors. That's why the main support is a contact, passa. That's why they give the name chakku sampassa. In the Madhupindika Sutta, in the Majjhima Nikaya, and some suttas explaining, chakkuncha paticca ropecha uppajjati chakku viññānaṃ tinnang sanghati passo. Because of I consciousness and color object arise in I consciousness in the I base. Huh? Yeah, because of I base and object arising I consciousness. But the tinnang sanghati passo, together the three condition. That's why they become passa, arising passa here. Contact. Without except one of 3, contact cannot appear. Means no I consciousness. Don't have I base, but still have the color. Cannot appear contact. Still have the color, but don't have I base. Cannot. But I base have, colors have, not taking the object to arise the I consciousness. Cannot appear the contact. That's why in the sutta also explaining, because of 3 working together, because of 3 conditions to arise passa. If you want to call only the passa, only one mental factors, at that time we can call only passa. But here sampassa. One more words, one more alphabet, symbol. Means that the passa is mainly following other mentalities. The total is we call sampassa. Now in the I consciousness, how many? If someone asks about the contact, it's 8 nama dhamma, 8 mentalities. What are the 8? Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Ekaggata, Jivitindriya, Manasikara, and I consciousness. Chakku viññāna, the 8. We call chakku sampassa. Okay? The same way, you have to understand Sota Sampassa, Ghana, Jivha, Kaya. About the Mano Sampassa, always the mind process arising according to the whatever object taken from the mind, the from mind. Now, do you remember? Mind is called Bhavanga. Mind is called Bhavanga. Now, here called 3 Bhavanga, it's called Mano Sampassa. Mental factors, all are mental factors of the Bhavanga consciousness. All are the mentality of Bhavanga consciousness. All are called Mano Sampassa. Not only one mental factor. Not only one factor, all. Okay? That's now according to the depending origination, when we are practicing cause and effect, Hetu Phala, Hetu and Phala. At that moment, always we are finding the causes to arise the consciousness according to the Citta process. Okay, example now. Now I want to talk about the first jhana. Okay? First jhana, kusala or akusala function. Kiriya. How many causes to arise to first jhana? This is not the according to this lesson. I want to explain about the Mano Sampassa. How many causes? First one, object. Object is one cause, Dhamma Rammana. Heart base, also one cause. Okay? Attention mind, M, number M, also one cause. Another one, Mano Sampassa. What is Mano Sampassa? Bhavangas, all are mentalities. If you want to call to the number 6, how many causes to the second jhana? Object, base, attention M, Mano Sampassa Bhavanga, and first jhana also. First jhana is one cause to arise the second jhana. Without supporting the second jhana cannot appear, the first jhana cannot appear the second jhana. Okay? Okay, number 7, the third jhana moment. How many causes? Object, base, attention, Mano Sampassa, and second jhana, not the first jhana. Second jhana. Okay? That's why the Mano Sampassa very important. Every mind, he supports for every mind moment, especially for the jhana and tadarammana, until finish the Citta process. Same way, when you are discerning the Ido process, eye contact, Chakku Sampassa also helping support one of the cause, become cause to arise, receiving mind, investigative mind, determine jhana every moment. Because without helping the eye consciousness, the eye contact cannot appear. Means because the eye contact become the more and more power according to our impingement of the object. That's why eye contact always help the each mind moment until finish the Citta process, until finish the whole process, end of the Bhavanga. Okay, that's why the Mano Sampassa very important. Later, they can make the note. Okay. Now the M is avajjana. Avajjana is attention. Especially this is a wise attention or unwise attention according to jhana. According to Javana. Okay? Okay. Now the explanation of pure mind or process. Also now I already explained. After 7 Javana arising to Tadarammana, to registration mind, according to the, if objects very clear, at that moment arising to registration mind. Okay, the number 2, the page number 27, it is very important. Tadanuvattaka manodvara vīthi, following mind or process. There are 5, those are following mind or process arising according to the Fido process. May arise many times according to the strength of the object. Many may arise following one Fido process. Okay, this is a quite deep meaning. Try to get the meaning after reading and explain. Manodvara Vīthi, which arises following a Panchadvara Vīthi, Fido process, after interruption by Bhavanga stream. Okay, means after 17 mind movement. The first, when we are taking the color object, because of color object arising 17 mind movement. Okay, first this is a Fido process. What is the following process after Bhavanga, after 17 mind moment? We don't know how many Bhavanga arising. After that again, the mind going to continuously to take the same object until what is the object? Until understand, until know the things. At that time can arise many of following process, but we can make the group how many process, how many following process. According to the commentary explaining, there are 4 types. First one, Atita Gahana Vīthi, process taking the past object. This is only one time. Only one time. But we don't know how many Bhavanga arising between the main process and first following process. Samuha Gahana Vīthi, process collecting the object. Now the example now, after seeing this the flower arrangement, you can give the one name and you can gather the one meaning, no? But when I am seeing the pink color and the other color, other size, different object here, when I am taking, there are many types of idol process arising. Okay? After that, the first Atita Gahana Vīthi, always the process taking the past object. And after that, they are collecting many process going. We don't know how many 100, how many 1,000 times according to our object. But still, when they are taking the past object and gathering the object, always still we are taking Paramatta, ultimate reality object. Cannot see the Panyati, the name. No, because this is a rose, this is a leaf, this is a pink color. We can give the name, but name arising after last moment. Okay, before go to the name, before get the meaning of your object, we have to collect all our object one by one. We don't know how many times arising the number 2, the gathering process. Few hundred times maybe. We don't know according to our object. But still we are taking Paramatta, ultimate reality object. Because of Paramattha arising to Tadarammana, registration mind. Without Paramattha object, and when you are talking about some Panyati, the concept, Panyati, at that moment cannot appear registration mind. Okay, Tadarammana. Okay, now the Attagahana Vīthi, process knowing the form, shape, etc. about the object of object, the meaning. But later on coming the name. But we have only one name, the flower, bunch of flower arrangement, only one name. But inside, how many objects, how many things here? Huh? How many, we can see, no? Many things, no? But now you want to say, oh, this is a Bhante Sugata. Yeah, how many the parts of my body? You have, when you recognize the Bhante Sugata means, you have to see my hair, face, nose, everything. You are taking the different part by part the object. Okay? But who are the familiar with me? Means he already has experience in according to the past object. Then suddenly appear, oh, this Bhante Sugata. The time not going many times toward the gathering process. The very good experience when we are seeing the new food, okay, the McDonald's or maybe some restaurant or some they provide the new food, new cake or fresh cake, but after seeing, oh, this I never seen before this cake, but we know that this is the one of the cake. But exactly, if you want to know the cake, you have to find one by one. You are taking. After that, you have to eat also to take see the taste. Many process going. Okay. Now this way we have to understand about the following process. The last one, Nama Gahana Vīthi, process knowing the name of the object. This is the last one. It is a very, how to say, this is a real philosophy of our life, our mind, what we are doing. But now, nowadays, according to science, who are the very skillful about the science, those are people, still they are finding the material things. Still they are researching about material things. What happened in this world, what's going to, etc. But they cannot research their own mind. What happened there? Because very, very, very subtle object. They cannot see, don't have any machine to see this thing. The mind's very fast. Okay? The four type of Vīthi are similar but takes different functions. You see? This is a main process. Okay? This is main process. This first following process. Process of past object, process of the gathering object. So, they have Tadarammana. This is Paramattha. After that, the knowing the shape, form. This is a Panyati, start of Panyati. But this also we don't know how many times arising. Because after we have to combine together, this is last is name arising. This is a Panyati, not Tadarammana. Okay? This is a following process. Now the explanation of the mental process after an I-do process. Now everything explaining one by one. Page number 28. When we see someone, one I-do process arise. After Bhavanga, taking a process of arising process of past object. At that time, after that two process has arisen, we have not yet seen the whole body of that person. Initially, we see different parts of the head or other things one by one. But at that time also is still arising Ido process and Atita Gahana Vīthi, the process of past object. Then later on, where all are gathering process. But still they are Paramattha. They are seeing the Paramattha. Later on arising Attagahana Vīthi, the meaning of object, meaning of what we are seeing. This is a Atta. Maybe shape or size or whatever. The later on coming rising the name. This is a meaning of following process. But same way, nose door process, tongue door process, body door process, same. But little bit different ear door process. First when you are going to the ear door process, we have to change. Number 4th become number 3rd, number 3rd become number 4th. Yeah. When you are listening, first you name, later understand whose. When you are listening and the scene different. Right? Now the explaining according to the ear-door process. For example, when someone recites the sound cow, first of all, the ear-door process arising. After bhavanga, accordingly, atita gahana process arising, means the past the citta mind process of past object arising. After 2 Vīthi, or many of times, maybe arise to understand what is the sound. It's still Paramattha. Oh, the understand the name. After that, the meaning arising. But when a seen thing, meaning first, after name. The listening moment, name first, after the meaning arising. Now you see according to this sentence, in one snap of the finger, about citta arise 1 trillion citta. 1 trillion. In the commentary that sentence coming from the commentary. Okay. Now according to the syllable, also arising different, the many type of process. The samoha gana. Then number 2, arising according to the syllable, the alphabet. Example now, Buddha. Bud, 1 syllable. The 1 syllable. But after combined together, they become Buddha. Bud, 1 process. The 1 process. The sabbanyu. Sab 1, ban 1, new 1. According to the syllable. Okay, alphabet arising the process. Okay, then you can understand. They have the example. Huh? Okay, this is a following process. Now, do you remember what is the difference between following process of Ido and Iedo? Yeah, this is you can understand by practical in your daily life also. But if you want to know the deep if you want to get the deep experience, you should meditate. Especially the Nama Kammatthana. Practice the mentality object. Okay? Okay, the page number 30. They have the Suddha Manodvara Vīthi. Pure mind or process. Pure mind or process. There are two types of pure mind or process. Tadarammana Vīthi and Javanavara Vīthi. Ending with Tadarammana or clear object. They call it clear object. Number 2, the Javanavara with ending with Javana or not clear object. This clear and not clear, this meaning only for the sensual sphere consciousness, not for the jhana, not for the supermundane consciousness, the process moment. Okay, now they explain. Sometimes the object is taken from Atita Bhavanga. At that time, the mental process starts from the first Atita Bhavanga until 17 mind moments. Sometimes there are 2 Tadarammana, sometimes there are no Tadarammana. This is the main meaning. Sometimes the object is taken from Bhavanga Chalana. At that time, the mental process starts from the Bhavanga Chalana until 17 mind moments. Sometimes there are 2 Tadarammana, sometimes there are no Tadarammana. What is the difference between? Sometimes during the pure mind process, sometimes the object taken from Bhavanga, first Atita Bhavanga. Sometimes object taken from Bhavanga Chalana. What is the difference between? Now, you can go to the page number 31st. Then you can understand what is the difference, the meaning. When object is vibhutarammana, clear, when the object very clear, at that time, first Atita Bhavanga will appear, either once or up to 5 times. Okay? When object very clear. Because now I told to you, the pure mind of process moment, first Atita Bhavanga, after the Bhavanga Chalana, Upacheda, until Tadarammana, but there are 14 mind moments total. But according to the commentary explaining, one process means must be 17 mind moment. Why? Why always talking about the 17 mind moment? Because of age of the form, rupa. Now, when the consciousness arising in the body, always the rupa, the material arising. But they have the age limited of the material. 17 mind moment. More than 17 mind moment cannot live. All rupa. Always arising, standing and perishing. Because of that, always commentary explaining one process must be 17 mind moment. But we don't know starting from where, end of where. But anyway, according to the method, according to the book, explain, you have to count this way. But the 17 moment. Example, starting object taken from first Atita Bhavanga and Chalana Upacheda, attention mind, 7 Javana, 2 Tadarammana. After that again, 4 Bhavanga, stream Bhavanga arising. The second option, the second way, 2 pass Bhavanga. The third way, 3 pass Bhavanga. Fourth way, 4 pass Bhavanga. 5 way, thus the 5 past Bhavanga. Taita Bhavanga. Okay, this is the meaning. Now you see, The present concrete rupa. You know the concrete rupa? Some meditator, when they are practicing anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay, now they want to take the present object. They're taking the present object. Now we know present object, especially the present object, especially object to the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. But sometimes present objects become object to the mind of process. They are a special case. When they meditate, they are practicing they want to know what is the eye base. Okay, present eye base. Then they want to know what is the impermanent. They want to practice impermanent of eye base, suffering of eye base, non-self of eye base, anicca, dukkha, anatta. They want to practice. Then eye base, in the eye base, how many rupa, how many kalapa, how many kamma born kalapa in the eye base, how many chitta born kalapa, how many utu born kalapa, how many ahara born kalapa in the eye base. If someone want to know clearly, especially eye base, especially the earth element, patavi, dhatu, water element, fire element, wind element, etc. Okay? Then when they are seeing the clear rupas, when they are seeing the clear rupa around the eye base, they are always taking the present object. But this present object taken from the mind though. At that time arising first atita bhavanga. Okay? Especially only for the when we are practicing the Vipassana meditation moment, when we are discerning our own kalapa, own the clear rupa, concrete rupa. Okay, now for all other type of non-present objects, no atita bhavanga. It starts with bhavanga chalana. You see? That's why there's some commentary explaining what is the meaning of mano sampassa. Someone say only atita bhavanga. Someone say bhavanga chalana. But both are right. Both are right according to the object. Now you want to reflect what you had done this morning. This when the reflecting moment, no more not arising atita bhavanga, starting bhavanga chalana, vibrating bhavanga and arresting bhavanga, then continuously going the object process going. This is important thing. Don't forget. After I put this is my meaning. No need to consider the number of the mind moment in the Vīthi, because that's why some the people that doubtful about the Abhidhamma, only the counting, only the number. Difficult to keep in the numbers of our mind. Okay, that's why don't think about the number of the number of the mind moment in the Vīthi. But we want to know the meaning, essence of the process, essence of the meaning. This is important. What is the way of the process? This is important. No need to think other. Don't think. Okay. Now, this is important. This is practically. This is especially for the concrete rupas. Others. When you are taking in the past object or future object or whatever taking, always starting from bhavanga chalana. No, don't have any atita bhavanga. Now they have the meaning. Yes, they have the process. Example: stream bhavanga and vibrating bhavanga and arrest bhavanga, and attention mind, seven jhana, to tadaramana, and again stream bhavanga. Okay, the same way. Now the first one, Tadarammana process, because of the clear object arising after 7 jhana arising to registration mind. But now we are talking Javanavara process. Now in the same way, if object is not clear, Atita Bhavanga may arise from once to 7 times. Must fit into a total of 17 mind movement. There are situations where the 3 conditions for Tadarammana to arise are not met in full. Hence, the Tadarammana does not arise. Okay, with the object is not clear, Tadarammana not arise. Okay, now the same way, huh? But here also the explaining now how many process there are. Because no Tadarammana, there are 7 times. For Atita Bhavanga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Atita Bhavanga arising 7 times. Because this the process ending Javana. Ending 7 Javana. No Tadara, registration mind. This means there are totally 7 types of process. 7 times. For the end of Tadarammana process, there are 5. End of Javana process, there are 7. Total 7, 5, 12. 12 process. No Atita Bhavanga starts with Bhavanga Chalana, because for all the other type of non-present objects, especially the meditators, when they are reflecting the present object, all the time arising Atita Bhavanga, especially the concrete rupa. But other time, with no present object, not arising, first Atita Bhavanga, only starting from Bhavanga Chalana. It is very important, na? Okay. Now about the next one, Abhyakata process. Means Abhyakata means no kusala or non-kusala process. This one actually we can say the mental process during dreaming. But I saw some commentary also explaining when we are seeing the dream, sometime arising kusala or akusala. Okay? But in the Abhidhamma, this Abhidhamma commentary, they only focusing the deep sleeping moment. Example, now you see the 2 or 3 times of Manodvara Vajana arising. The mind, attention mind, 2 or 3 times. No Javana mind moment. Abhyakata refer to the Manodvara Vajana as their Vīthi has no Javana mind moment. So neither Kusala nor Kusala, but Avyakata. Avyakata meaning, understand. Now, you see the next page, page number 33, explaining when we are dreaming, if there are totally no movement in mouth and body, it means you are going to deep sleep. Then surely it is this mental process which is very weak. Okay, sometimes you totally not movement, but still sometimes can up the mind wake up and go and sleep. Wake up, go and sleep. Okay? At that time, that's why the chalana, the pacheda, attention arising. Because attention, mind open. And again sleep. But after mind open, cannot see whatever we are seeing. And there no any body or movement or verbal movement. Action. Means this is we call Abhyakata process. Abhyakata process. Because no kusala, no akusala. But during the sleeping moment, sometimes you can see the Deva. And you can see the offering the flowers and giving Dhamma talk and listening Sadhoji's Dhamma talk. In the dream. This is kusala. Kusala object. Okay? When you dream, you are seeing the animals, or seeing the hell being, and you are killing the animal, or you are stealing ungiven thing, or whatever you are doing the bad thing during the sleep. It's akusala. Okay? Now, especially now they can get the experience. Then tomorrow morning you must reflect. What kind of dream did you see last night? Okay? Then at that time you can recognize, kusala or akusala abhyakata. Abhyakata means no remember clearly. No, except no remember. Abhyakata means no remember what you are seeing. Okay? Bad thing. Yeah. Akusala. But accumulate akusala. Yeah, bad karma. Yeah. We are accumulating bad karma, but those are karma, not powerful. Cannot give the very strong the result. Yes, same. Also accumulating kusala also. Yeah. Now, but if you are accumulating the kusala during the dream, also some dream can get result. Some dreams cannot get result. There are 4 types of dream, no? I already explained before. There are 4 types of dream in the world. There are 4 types of dream the people can see. Dhatu Kobha. Dhatu Kobha means because of the non-balance of our element of our body. Sometimes we are moving sky, the body here, mind go to their world, different the action. This is because Dhatu Kobha, because of unbalance of the body, the elements of our body. Sometimes the daytime you are very hard work, so because of the very tired, when you are going to sleep, because of the tired, sometimes you can see that the different things. This is also because of the unbalance of the element of our body. First one. Number 2, Anubhuta Pubbarammana. Means whatever you are done in the daytime, sometimes can see a dream at night. This is number 2. Do you have experience? Many times, no? If the daytime your boss sometimes hit you, or maybe they criticize, cannot sleep, no? Always always come into mind. Okay. Anyway, but the 2 of the dream cannot give result for us. All are the we can say maybe abhyakata dream sometime, and cannot be kusala or akusala also. But sometime can be kusala akusala, especially whatever you done in the daytime. But because some dream after seeing, immediately we can get the result in future, in next morning or in next few days. During the Buddha's time, before the Buddha appeared also in the world, they know someone know give the result, the read of the dream, the meaning of the dream. Someone know. They have the method how to read. That's why the king whatever they are seeing, always ask they're from their main minister. Last night I see this one, what's the meaning? Someone can explain, someone cannot explain. Okay. The number 3, Devatopasanghara. When you are the sleep deeply, usually the between 3 to 4 or before wake up. Okay. Sometimes can see the very slight the raining, the nice raining, or maybe the flower raining, like those are like Deva's message. This is Deva's message. If you can see the smooth and nice dream, the nearly wake up moment. Okay, the after midnight, because the usually in the old Devas they come to human world after midnight, after 10 p.m. Okay, after 10 p.m. Usually after 10 p.m. until early morning they stay. They can come to the human world to give message or to take what they need. Sometimes those are dreams, we can see the result, we can see in future. Maybe sometimes the Mangala, it's a blessing. Maybe you can get the good job. This is an earlier message. Maybe you can meet the good friend after 1 week or 2 weeks. Maybe they will give the message earlier. This is the meaning. The last one, Pubba Nimitta. Pubba Nimitta. Pubba Nimitta means especially Queen Mahamaya. Queen Mahamaya, she saw the one dream when the Bodhisattvas come to the mother's womb. Those are dreams, exactly they have the meaning. Then the King Kosala also, he saw the 16 dream. Then after that he discussed with the Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha explained they have the result in future. In the Mahasupina Jataka explaining. But nowadays we can see the old result. And the Buddha also, before enlightenment, he also see the dream. This is also message for the Buddha. Tomorrow, definitely you will be the Buddha. Those are dreams we call Pubba Nimitta. Definitely they have the result. Pubba Nimitta. If you want to know the meaning, find the four dreams in the comment, in the Mula and comment the Vinaya, the Parajika Pali, under the first Sangadisesa. Under the first Sangadisesa, the Mula and commentary explaining clearly. Okay, some other places we have. Okay, fine. Okay, now this is Abhyakata. Okay. Yeah, now we are counting the conclusion for mind or process. There are the functions and 3 functions, 10 different states of consciousness in the cognitive process are told. It should be explained that. Okay, now they have the details meaning. There are the 3 functions: Avajjana, Javana, and Tadarammana. Adverting and infusion and registration. There are 10 Chittupada. There are 10 mind movement. Mind of process 1, 7 Javana, and 2 Tadarammana. This is a brief meaning. Now then there are 41 Kamavachara Citta. Okay. Now, how many consciousness can arise in the pure mind of process moment? How many consciousness? There are 12 Akusala can arise in the Javana moment. 5 rootless consciousness. What are the 5? Excluding 10 consciousness. What are the 10 consciousness? To eye, the pancha. To eye, to ear, to nose, to tongue, to body. And the to sampatichana, to receiving mind. Within the pure mind process moment, not arising, receiving mind. And 5 to adverting consciousness, excluding their 13. Excluding their 13, remaining there are 3 santi, 3 investigating consciousness. But according to this process, investigating can appear only tadara, registration moment. And mind or process, this one. Hasidupad, especially for the arahat, the smile consciousness for the arahat, the javana moment. Okay, there are 5. And 8 maha kusala. One of the maha kusala can be javana. And maha vipaka, one of the 8 maha vipaka can be one of the tadarammana. Maha kirya for the arahat, one of the javana. Total how many? 41. 41 consciousness possible to arise in the mind process, pure mind process. About the base, Hadevattu arising with the preceding mind moment. This one also especially when the process arising, not supported only one heart base. Always new heart base arising and new heart base support the new consciousness. Take the process. Example here. Example, this is a stream bhavanga moment. There are 3 sub-mind moments, no? Arising, standing and perishing. In the perishing moment of the stream bhavanga, they are producing heart base. This heart base support to arise vibrating bhavanga. Okay, this vibrating bhavangas, the perishing moment producing new heart base. This heart base supporting arresting bhavanga to arise. The same way you should understand it here. That's why heart base arises with the preceding mind moment. Preceding sub-mind moment is better, brother. Yeah. No, sorry, the preceding mind moment. Sorry? Kamaja. Yes, Kamaja. Because there are 4 kalapa. Kamma, bone kalapa, Citta, bone kalapa, temperature, bone kalapa, and nutrition, bone kalapa. Okay? The mind-bone kalapa always arising moment of consciousness. Not appearing the standing and perishing moment. They can the mind-bone kalapa can produce only the arising moment. Okay? Kama-bone kalapa, every sub-mind moment. Every sub-mind moment exclude 17 mind moment of last life, the last moment of the life, because of Citta. Huh? Hmm? Yeah. This is a karma. But the two cause, because of the Citta was a cause. Yeah, because especially when we are designing the karma-born kalapa, we are focusing only the vipaka mind moment. The vipaka mind moment, especially karma-born kalapa arising whole the body, we are focusing only that place. But In the Patthana book also explaining every sub-mind moment arising karma born kalpana, the whole body, whole the body. According that way, this way, when you design the Patthana method, Patthana, at that time we are always the heart base taking the last sub-mind moment. Every chitta, the third, the perishing moment of the consciousness, the heart base, this heart base support to the new to arise new consciousness. This way explaining. Huh? That is arising with the arising sub-mind of the previous time. Yeah, but this one, brother, especially this one happened for eye base, ear, nose, tongue, body. The bhava, first atita bhavanga arising moment producing the eye base, ear, nose, tongue, body. Those are base supporting to the eye consciousness to arise, ears, etc. Only that's one. But heart base explained this way, perishing moment. But the arising moment was a heart base arising. Now how to say? Especially, brother, about the eye base. They have the three type of eye base. Manda chakku, amanda chakku, Majjimayuka Chakku. The middle age of eye base, already old, and new eye base. But heart base, we are not talking about that. We are not talking. But the only the five base, this is they have to explain like this. That's why the Sri Lanka the Patthana book explaining the perishing moment. Okay, I have to check the Myanmar book and Sri Lankan book, because maybe this one I take from the Myanmar book. Because there are some maybe with the very slight different meaning. Because some parts have the Myanmar book, but anyway, every sub-mind moment producing the heart base. Okay. You see, the three sub-mind moment always arise. They produce the heart base, but we are talking about the preceding the heart preceding mind moment arising. Example now, this is arising moment of the receiving mind. They produce the heart base. This heart base support to the investigating consciousness. This is the meaning here. Okay. But I remember the Sri Lankan some Patthana book. I know exactly that the compared to Myanmar is stronger than the Sri Lanka the Patthana, because the Myanmar all are very familiar with the Patthana. They have so many deep explanation book. But Sri Lankan book explaining the perishing moment of the receiving mind. This heart base support to the. This is the earlier one, the immediate one, they explaining. But anyway, but no need to think, but two of them. Important is new heart base always support to the new consciousness. That's why the Hade Vattu arising with the preceding mind moment is called. Bhumi, about the plane. There are 30 the realm, except non-perception being asanya sattva, but tadaramman is only for kamavachara bhumi, because those are the mind of process arising except non-perception being, who doesn't have the mind, doesn't have the mentality, except those are beings. About the person, rootless being in the woeful place, sure, still arising, and rootless being in good place, two-rooted being and three-rooted being. Same way, Sotapatti, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahat. All are, except the non-perception being, other all are when they are taking the mental object, at that moment arising mental process. Okay, now it's important thing. Okay, about the dream process. Only in human plane, human world, but no dream for being in Deva and Brahma world. Deva world and Brahma world don't have dream. Because they don't need to dream. They can see they have their own divine eye. So, no, sorry. Yeah, sure, no sleep. Yeah, because they're taking rest only. But the maybe sleep, but but maybe nowadays sleep maybe all day. That's why they not count human world. Huh? Sorry? Of course. There is sometimes dog at night they're barking without happening. Only for type of putujjana. Only for putujjana, sotapatti, sakadagami person can see the dream. Anagami, no dream for anagami and arahat also. Okay? Anagami, arahat, no dream. Lucky. But if someone say, I'm anagami now, I'm arahat. If someone say, if you want to know his real anagami arahat, you can ask this question. Have you seen dream last night or not? Yes, I seen the dream. Okay, good. Okay? Yeah. Usually the sister, the Deva, but compared to the Deva world and Brahma, their age very long. But we can, but 50 years for us. The one day for the lower Deva, but the Chatu Maharajika, the 4 kingdom play. They are one day. But means they are also taking rest, maybe sleeping. But I don't know exactly they are asleep or not, but later we have to check. Huh? But okay, anyway, the no dream for Deva and Brahma, and for the Anagami and Arahat. But still we have the dream. All are the Putujjana, the animals also including Putujjana, ordinary person. Okay, they also have still the dream. And for the Sotapatti and Sakadagami also. Yeah, they all don't have dream. Only the human world. Yeah. The animal also human. They stay in the human world, no? But woeful place, but they are living with the human. Huh? Huh? No. Preta, they have the divine eye. Preta and the others, they have the divine eye. Yeah, they have the divine eye. That's why the Preta come into our house to ask the merit. Yeah, some Preta can come to our house, our place. But the book mentions the human. But the animals are living with the human, no? Including. This we can understand. You say Peta, Asura, also I cannot say that they have because they have the divine eye. They have the divine. Hellbeing also they have but Hellbeing they no time to sleep. They have the punishment. No time to drink, even no time to eat also. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we can Lokiya Appana Javana Vīthi. We can continue tomorrow. Okay. Now still. Go back and see the dream tomorrow. I want to know which kind of dream did you see. Means Abhyagata. Huh? Yeah, but usually but I heard some Sri Lankan old people, they are after getting old, nothing do anything. They are always doing chanting, practice with old people. But they also seen the very good dream at night. Yeah, because before sleeping also they are chanting, and they are practicing metta and going to sleep. Yeah, but if you are doing the good thing before sleep, definitely you can see the good dream, or you can sleep very well. You can sleep well, comfortably. Okay? Okay. Sadhu, sadhu. Okay, sharing of merits. Please repeat after me. Idam me punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu. Idam me punyang nibbanassa paccayo hotu mama punya bhagang sabba sattanang bhajemi te sabbe me samang punya bhagang labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu nibbana paccayo. Sukhi hotu nibbana paccayo.